In a quiet suburban town, where everyone knows each other and life moves at a gentle pace, a young couple, Sarah and Michael, decide to buy their daughter, Emily, a special gift for her 7th birthday. They come across an antique shop nestled in a forgotten corner of the town, a place that seems untouched by time. Among the dusty shelves filled with old trinkets and forgotten relics, they find an exquisite vintage doll. Dressed in a delicate lace gown, with porcelain skin and deep, glassy blue eyes. The shopkeeper, an elderly woman with a mysterious air, hesitates before selling the doll, but eventually agrees, warning the couple to take care of it.
Emily is thrilled with her new doll, naming her Annabelle. At first, everything seems normal. Emily plays with the doll, dressing her up, having tea parties, and even talking to her as if she were a real friend. But soon, strange things start happening around the house. It begins subtly. Objects in Emily's room are found moved, lights flicker, and there are soft creaking noises at night. The parents dismiss these as coincidences or the playful imagination of their daughter. However, as days go by, the occurrences become more unsettling. Emily begins to talk to Annabelle as if she's having real conversations, and at times, she mentions things that she shouldn't know. Details about the house's history, about people in the town, even about her parents' secrets. One night, Sarah finds Emily sitting in the dark, staring blankly at the doll, her face expressionless. When asked what she's doing, Emily simply replies, "Annabelle is teaching me."
Worried, Sarah and Michael start investigating the doll's origins. They return to the antique shop, but it's closed and appears abandoned, as if it hasn't been opened in years. Determined to find answers, they visit the local library and dig into the town's archives. What they discover chills them to the bone. The doll once belonged to a little girl named Abigail, who lived over a century ago. Abigail was an only child, lonely and often sick, spending most of her time with the doll, which was her constant companion. After Abigail's sudden death under mysterious circumstances, the doll was passed down through the family, but each subsequent owner met a tragic end. Accidents, illnesses, unexplained deaths. The doll was said to be cursed, a vessel for Abigail's restless spirit, seeking companionship in the living world.
As Sarah and Michael uncover the doll's dark past, the haunting intensifies. Emily becomes increasingly withdrawn, her behavior erratic. She refuses to be separated from Annabelle, throwing violent tantrums if anyone tries to take the doll away. The house itself begins to feel oppressive, doors slam shut on their own, cold spots appear in rooms, and disembodied whispers echo through the halls at night. Sarah starts having nightmares about a little girl crying for help, her voice eerily similar to Emily's. One night, Sarah wakes up to find Emily standing at the foot of her bed, holding Annabelle, her eyes vacant. Emily speaks in a voice that is not her own, recounting the final moments of Abigail's life. Sarah realizes with horror that the doll is trying to take control of Emily, to make her the new host for Abigail's tormented spirit.
Desperate to save their daughter, Sarah and Michael seek help from a local priest who has experience with the supernatural. The priest warns them that the doll must be destroyed to break the curse, but it won't be easy. The spirit within will resist. That night, they perform a cleansing ritual, but as the ritual progresses, the doll seems to come alive. The house shakes, lights flicker violently, and a cold wind sweeps through the rooms. Emily screams, clutching the doll, as a dark shadow looms over her, the spirit of Abigail trying to fully possess her. In a moment of desperation, Sarah grabs the doll and throws it into the fireplace. As the flames engulf Annabelle,
The shadowy figure lets out a blood-curdling scream, and the house falls silent. Emily collapses, unconscious but unharmed. The doll is reduced to ashes, and the oppressive atmosphere that had gripped the house begins to lift.
In the weeks that follow, Emily gradually returns to her old self, her memories of the doll fading like a bad dream. The family moves to a new home, leaving behind the haunted memories of the cursed doll. However, as they pack the last of their belongings, Sarah finds a single porcelain eye in the fireplace ashes, a chilling reminder of the terror that once plagued their lives. Despite the ordeal, life returns to normal, but the family remains wary, always checking the shadows and listening for whispers, knowing that some spirits never truly rest.